Hey guys, Spencer Kaufman here. Today I'm going to show you how you can browse the web in a private window or incognito under the radar anonymously using the Firefox browser. So the first thing you need to make sure of is Firefox always updates, all browsers do. They always change their versions, things are always different. So what you need to make sure of is that you find the settings, options, or something along those lines. Preferences. In the current Firefox version, there are three little lines over here that you can click. And then you have all these different options. Go to Preferences. Alternatively, you can find this by using the window Preferences. It used to be Tools, Options, or sometimes it's Internet Options, Internet Preferences, Internet Settings, Settings. You get the idea. Once you're here, you'll see all of the settings. This is General, Search, Privacy and Security, and your Firefox account if you have an account to sync all of your information. Don't do it if you want to browse anonymously, because the more places you're syncing information to, that's really not the idea of anonymous. Go to Privacy and Security, and here are all of your history settings. You can choose to remember your logins and passwords, use a master password, uncheck those. And as far as history, you can have it always remember your history. This is the default setting so that they can track everything you do and that they know what to suggest to you, how to target you for advertising, things like that, etc. If you want, you can do never remember history, which means it will never follow who you are. That will be like browsing in a private window all the time. Or what I like to do is use custom settings for history. This means that when my browser is open, it'll remember everything that I have visited, but when I quit it or close it, it clears everything. So I have it set right here to remember my browsing and download history, and then accepting cookies all the time and keep them until they expire. However, I have it clear it when it closes, and you can hit some more settings right here. And you'll see when I quit Firefox, it'll automatically clear all of the history, the cookies, cache, all of my logins. That means it'll automatically sign me out of any place I've logged in, Facebook, my bank account, anywhere, YouTube, you name it. It automatically clears everything and then I'm logged out. In addition, the forum and search history, so all of my search history is gone. And then also the data, so site preferences, which would be where I visit frequently, and then any offline website data that was downloaded also gets deleted. So that also helps clear up some free space on my computer. Check whatever you like, hit OK, and then you can see there are some extra options down here that you have. You can choose when using the address bar what you want them to suggest. So if you were to type something up here, I have it so that it only suggests my bookmarked pages, not the browsing history or open tabs. And then you can go down cached web content. I recommend that you clear this every once in a while. You can see right now I'm currently using 2.3 MB of disk space. So I'll hit clear now and it's gone. Now it's 0. Down here I have some site data currently stored, 67 MB. We'll clear all that as well. Clear now. Then they have tracking protection. So this is when they collect all of your stuff across the multiple websites. Here it says right here it can be used to build a profile and display content based on your browsing and personal information. Do you want them to collect your browsing and personal information? Hopefully not. So I have used tracking protection to block known trackers, and you can do it whenever. I personally recommend setting it to always. This way they are never targeting you, they are never saving your information. Also, send websites a do not track signal that says you don't want to be tracked. I would say always as well. That way it's never happening. You're never sending out your information. You're never getting tracked by anyone else. Here you can go down to the permissions. This is if you want it to access your location, camera for webcamming, microphone, if they want it to send you notifications. And then I always say block the pop-ups and warn you when something tries to install something. Then you can have what they collect. So I only allow them to collect some technical data and they can run studies. But I don't want them to send any crash reports. I would say that if you really want to be anonymous, you can uncheck these as well. You don't need them to install and run any studies. and you don't need them to send any technical data and interaction. As far as security, I'd say block everything and warn everything. And certificates, you want it to ask you every single time because you want to know if something is going on. So this is the best way to make sure that all of your data is secure whenever you close the Firefox browser. So when it's open, it'll remember everything you're doing. You'll be able to go back. You'll be able to see what websites you visited. But as soon as you close it, everything is wiped out and it's clean, restarted, so that if someone else looks on it or if any bots are tracking you, it's gone. Another thing you could do would be to go up to the File, New Private Window, and always use a private window. However, it's much easier just to configure these settings and do it all the time on your regular browsing window. And that is it. That is how to browse with Firefox, completely anonymous. If you like this video, go ahead and say so by clicking the like. Make sure to drop a comment on the video. Let me know what you think. And also, if you have any suggestions, questions, or comments, feel free to ask down there. I will get back to you. Subscribe to this channel and click that little bell icon to let YouTube notify you when I upload new videos. Until next time.